Hey guys, it's social media producer Tom Barnes from the WGM Morning News. The Chicago scene in River North today. Why? Well, I thought I'd check out a place that uses locally sourced ingredients on their seasonal menu. It's called Osteria Via Stato. It's phenomenal ingredients. They get their stuff from farmers all over the region, bring it here, make it all nice, and put it on your plate, and that's why the food here is phenomenal. So I'm gonna talk to my buddy Chef David, who's gonna show us a little salad that you could probably do at home, but you may wanna just come here and eat it because they have plenty of outdoor seating, inside seating, the whole thing. It's a great experience, and that's why it's the Chicago scene. So I'm gonna go and talk to my buddy Chef David right now, and we'll get the skinny on how to make this salad, all right? All right, let's go. All right, so here I am with my friend Chef David. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well, thank you.
So Chef, you guys are big in the using things that are local and seasonal ingredients, which is why we're kind of here today to talk about this fantastic salad that you're going to show me, right?
Yes, 100% as far as seasonality, it's a way to eat, right? Like as far as I grew up that way, where we had garden in the backyard, and like specifically we're going to talk about tomatoes today. There's nothing better than a tomato that's ripened on the vine and the warmth and everything. It's the sweetest. It'll be better than any other tomato you'll have in the year. So we take advantage of that with our menus. The ingredients are one of the most important part of what we do. So when you have fantastic tomatoes, or in the spring, like we get local asparagus from Mick Klug Farm, who does the best purple asparagus, and it's like no other asparagus you'll have all year. So you'll see that on the menu as well going forward. And summer is all about tomatoes. Obviously, there's a plethora of ingredients,
Yeah.
Eggplants, tomatoes, cucumbers, melons, berries. I mean,
They're ready to harvest. They're ready to eat because they've been growing, right?
They're growing and they're sweet and they're wonderful. So that's the time in the summer. Fall, you get into, like for us, Brussels sprouts after the frost, or escaroles, or hard squash. Those kinds of things are wonderful. And then you go into winters. So, I mean, in Chicago, we get brutal winters, right? So there's nothing growing outside, but you have all the root crops, like the root vegetables.
Squash and stuff like that?
Yeah, all those kinds of things, carrots and rutabagas and celery root.
Well, we're not ready for fall just yet. We're still hanging out a little bit of summer, right? So, and that brings us, what are we going to see here with these ingredients that you have here? It's a panzanella salad? Did I say it right?
You said it right.
All right, so let's, you're going to assemble it for me?
I will. Panzanella is a typical or very traditional Tuscan salad.
Okay.
A way to use overabundance of tomatoes, and for bread, if you have ends of bread and different things that you toast up. So ours is going to have cucumbers, tomatoes, some shaved tropilla onions, our ciabatta bread, some basil, and I made a little vinaigrette with really good extra virgin olive oil, red wine vinegar, some herbs and such. So
okay.
I'll put it together.
All right.
We'll start with the bread, right?
Pretty simple, so people can follow along if they're watching the video.
It's easy. Like you could just tear this with your hands. We like to toast it, rub it with some olive oil and garlic and herbs, and we toast it so it gets a little warm and nice.
Got it.
And cucumbers, again, all local stuff, right? All fantastic. Like you look at those tomatoes. They're super sweet.
Yeah, I mentioned earlier that you get some of your tomatoes from Indiana, right?
We get it from Nichols Farm. We get it from Green Acres Farm. And, there may be other little bits and pieces. But tomatoes locally grown from great farmers, there's nothing like it.
And then
the shaved onions, the tropilla onions.
Okay.
Right? We're going to put a little basil. So, you take a couple of leaves of basil.
Just like that from the garden.
Oh yeah, it's wonderful. So we'll just tear them up pieces.
And that's, I've had many meals.
Right?
Yeah, that's what makes it have that restaurant quality. That's that little extra thing that that I always seem to miss when I try to do anything at home.
Yeah, the as I said before, the ingredients are first and foremost.
And then that's a little vinaigrette, right?
Yeah, vinaigrette. So this is typically, like, you think a salad that you want to have freshly tossed, right? With greens and such. It doesn't sit well. This is a salad that sits well. Okay. In other words, the vinaigrette soaks into the bread, the juices from the tomatoes all meld with it. This is a salad you can make and let it sit a little while. And it comes together, it gets even better.
Okay.
Yeah, not all day, but
No, with a couple hours, right?
Yeah, easy. So the mixing, right? I want to get all that vinaigrette and everything into it. So, you know, I kind of, you know, it's not like a green salad where you're super gentle, and you know, I want to mix it in really, really well. So as you can see, you know, all those things, and then, like I said, the tomatoes start to give off their juice. It's a wonderful salad. We're going to do a little pepper and a little salt. So we'll do salt, and we'll do some fresh pepper.
And it's the simple ingredients that make it so good, right?
Yeah, it's like I said, when you have, I'll give you an example of that. With the caprese salad, all you need is really good olive oil, salt, and maybe some torn basil. You know, you don't need all the other stuff. The tomatoes speak for themselves.
And Chef, you guys have inside capacity right now, and you also have your patio that opens up about 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the afternoon during the week, and you guys have lunch on Saturdays, right? But 5 o'clock during the week for dinner outside and inside, correct?
Correct. You know, it's like 25% capacity. Inside, you know, tables of 6. Outside, we have a really beautiful patio. I think one of the best patios in the city. It's gorgeous, and it's big. So, I mean, there's a good amount of seating out there. Obviously, we space 6 feet apart the tables, and our staff is absolutely terrific at, you know, protocol. Obviously, I'm not wearing a mask because I'm isolated over here, but
yeah, we're 6 feet apart. We're good.
We're isolated, but you know, our staff is terrific about you know, all the protocol and everything that we need to do to keep everybody safe, including ourselves.
So this has been sitting for a little bit, so I'm guessing.
Yeah. Well, let's play it.
Yeah, for the final touches, right?
Yeah. So we'll put this. You know, we'll try and get a little bit of height on top. Get some tomatoes and all the goodies.
That smells incredible.
Yeah, it's really I actually look forward, you know, anybody that works, you know, here and knows the menus that I do and everything, I look forward to summer. Summer is incredible, especially
in this
tomatoes.
town, right?
This is done.
Yeah, especially in this town. I said, like Chicago, summertime,
yeah.
right? That's like we survive our winters to enjoy ourselves in the summertime, and you get to enjoy wonderful food like this. So this is just one of the many things you guys have. You kind of change the menu throughout the season depending on what's available.
Absolutely.
And people who want to find reservations, what's the website they need to run to?
www.osteriaviastato.com.
And that's the same thing for the social media handles, right? Just in the name of the restaurant.
Yeah, you could get everything from there. It's
Perfect.
It's put together well.
Well, Chef, thank you very much. I appreciate it. This looks fantastic, and it looks like it's ready to eat, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's lunch.
All right. Okay, well, if you want some awesome Italian food, there you have it, here in River North, TBARNAS@WGNTV.com. That's the way that you can get a hold of me. Tell me about what you think is the Chicago scene. Until then, you can come out here, grab a patio seat, come downtown, go exploring. We got like a month and a half left of warm weather, so you might want to take advantage of it. Either way, thanks for watching, and that's the Chicago scene. I'll see you later.